20 minutes. Her best friend Jill sent a message asking if I was okay because Abigail was really worried. I answered none of them. That afternoon, I met with Rayon from work to explain I needed some personal time. He was surprisingly understanding, just asked how much time I needed and if I could still handle the Wilson project remotely. I said yes to the project 2 weeks for the time. He didn't pry, just clapped me on the shoulder and said sometimes space was the best way to get clarity. First decent advice it'd gotten since this whole thing started. Saturday brought the first real confrontation. I was at the grocery store staring at frozen pizzas and trying to remember what brand Theodore preferred when someone called my name. Turned around to find Mia standing there, shopping basket in hand, face pale like she'd seen a ghost. She started with the usual. Abigail's worried sick. Everyone's concerned. Won't I please just talk to her? When I didn't respond, her tone shifted. Said I was being childish. Said it was just a joke between sisters. I was blowing things out of proportion. I finally spoke. Asked her point blank if she thought wishing death on your spouse for insurance money was normal sister joke material. Asked if she'd want her boyfriend to hear her say something similar. Asked if she realized that joke was the culmination of months of Abigail's growing contempt. She didn't have answers, just stared something about misunderstandings and context. I put the pizza back, left my half-filled cart in the aisle, and walked out. Yes, satisfying. Also yes, Sunday was quiet. Theodore had some friends over to watch the game. They all knew something was up, but nobody asked. Just handed me beers and made room on the couch. For 3 hours, I almost felt normal. Then Monday hit, and with it, reality. My temporary leave from work began. The house I'd shared with Abigail for 5 years was sitting half empty across town, and my phone showed 15 missed calls from her overnight. I finally listened to one voicemail. Her voice sounded different, scratchy, raw. She said she hadn't been sleeping. Said the house felt wrong without me. Said she'd noticed more and more of my things missing, and it was scaring her. Asked if I was ever coming back or if I was ghosting our entire marriage. Something about her terminology, treating our relationship. Some Tinder match you can just disappear from, harden something. I texted Theodore that I was going for a drive and ended up parked outside our house, my house, Abigail's house, for almost an hour. Her car was there. The porch light was on even though it was daytime, like she had forgotten to turn it off. The recycling bin at the curb was overflowing with wine bottles. Didn't go in, just sat there wondering how many mortgage payments I had left, wondering if I should sell it and split the proceeds or try to buy her out, wondering how we'd gone from forever to forensic accounting in 10 days. Tuesday brought another financial surprise. Notification from our credit card company about unusual activity. Abigail had gone on a shopping spree, over $2,000 at department stores and boutiques. Retail therapy or deliberate financial sabotage. Either way, I called and reported the car stolen, had a new one sent to my P.O. box, another bridge burned. That night, I finally posted something more substantial online, not about Abigail specifically, but a simple status. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same, vague enough to mean anything, specific enough for those in the know. Abigail would see it, her friends would see it. The narrative was shifting from Noah's having a meltdown to something serious happened. Wednesday marked 2 weeks since I'd heard those words in Mia's kitchen. 2 weeks of silence from my end. 2 weeks of increasingly desperate attempts to contact me from Abigail's end. I met with a lawyer, Theodore recommended. Nice guy named Milton? Yes, same name as my financial advisor, which got confusing fast. He laid out my options. Divorce would be straightforward since we don't have kids, but the